All right, this is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear the rule, the people mourn. Shalom Akyam. First, I just want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessing to the elect. All right, the house of David. The blessed elect that are receiving sure mercies. Shalom to the select sisters that are humble, that follow GMS. Shalom to the families of the elect. All right, this is Yarrow from GMS Dallas. Just here with another lesson through spirit, power, and might of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And so I just want to read the scripture again because what I wanted to go into was just really about this devil, man, Esau. All right, the so-called white man who we know biblically is Esau according to the Genesis, the 25th chapter. Okay, just want to go into, man, this devil, man. He's doing way too much on planet Earth. He's the reason everything is jacked up on the earth. Okay, he's the reason everything is getting worse, man. But if you want to know, we understand, the brothers will understand and know that this is for an appointed time and this has to happen. But the point is, Esau, man, it's a whole issue. He's a problem. He's the cancer of the earth. Okay, and he must be removed, man. Okay, so certain people don't want to face facts. Certain people want to say that Esau can be saved. A certain group of Esau can be saved. No, man, the Edomites, the so-called white men, they have to be exterminated, man. Okay, they have to be removed because with the Esau rulership, the whole planet Earth is going to shit, man. And if you have eyes to see, you can see that the state of the people is all jacked up. Okay, everyone's complaining, everyone's sick, the animals are dying at an alarming rate. The Earth is just being flat out destroyed, man. And so, and everyone's complaining, everyone's unhappy here. So, but who's the one that's ruling right now? Okay, you have to be honest with yourself. All right, so we're going to read this again. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But, all right, so when you read the scriptures, Israel was ruling, there was 40 years of peace under King Solomon. Even though he had everyone else in subjection, his own people were okay. Everyone was in a good case. Even the ones that was up under King Solomon. King Solomon wasn't going around oppressing everybody and stealing their land, their resources, and completely oppressing the people's heritage and stealing their identity, man. Even though the whole world was under his rulership, okay, he wasn't going around being an asshole like Esau. All right, the people rejoice when a righteous person is in authority, man. Why? Because everything is pretty much okay. Okay. Everything is good when a righteous person is ruled because he has integrity. Okay, he's not pushing wickedness. All right, but let's read on. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn, and everyone's mourning right now. Everyone's annoyed. No one wants to get them to go to work. Okay, everyone's complaining about taxes, complaining about certain bills, this, that, and third. Like most of the people is complaining, man. Here. Okay, so what does that say? That there's a wicked rulership that's ruling right now. And if you honest, man, who's ruling right now? The so-called white man. It's the so-called white man's world. Okay, he runs America. America goes around policing everyone, telling them what they can do and what they can't do. Okay, the big bad bully on the earth, but they can't. But America's been a hypocrite. Okay, they can't keep their own. America can't keep America running good, and they try to tell someone else how to run their own country. Okay, so it's obvious who's ruling right now. It's Esau, the so-called white man, and he is the wicked of the Bible. Okay, well, we didn't make it up. We didn't go out and say that we gonna make a doctrine saying that the so-called white man is bad. Hey, the Most High set him up that way. All right, he set him up to be the wicked. All right, so let's get this real quick just to prove that. Proverbs 16:4. Yahweh hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. And that's what we're coming to. We're in the evil time right now, man. Evil means bad times, man. And he made Esau to punish his people, Israel, for going against his law, statutes, and commandments. Okay, but he also made Esau for a bad time right now, because the scripture says there's a time for everything. All right, there's a time for love, there's a time for hate, a time for peace, and time for war. So there's different times for different situations. And right now we're in a evil time. Okay, which is the Esau, the Most High's whipping stick. He's using Esau for his purpose. All right, he's showing Israel how not to run a kingdom. Okay, So everything has its purpose, man. But Esau was set to be that, man. And so because the Most High gave him his rulership, man, he's completely jacking up everything right now. And so, yes, it's Esau's fault. Now, ultimately, people can say, well, you said the Most High created him. But hey, the scripture say whoever resisted his will, man. Okay, the Most High has this movie playing out to where Esau is the antagonist. Okay, so ultimately it's the Most High's movie, but Esau is still doing wickedness upon the planet Earth, man. He's jacking up everything. Okay, this homosexuality is getting out of hand. Everywhere you look now, there's a damn homosexual, man. There's transgender. They're practicing transhumanism now. Esau's pulling out all stops of his wickedness, man. Okay, he's acting a damn fool right now. Okay, this damn devil he's really literally has lost his mind, man. In 50 states, a man and a man can get married. A woman can get married. Certain states you can marry an animal. You know, women are marrying trees. Like, what the hell is going on here, man? And then not to mention that there's so much to go on this devil, because that's why the scriptures say his sins have reached up to heaven, man. Okay, he's done so much through America and just being the elites, man, around the planet Earth, man. They've done entirely too much. And so they're going to be removed for that, man. Esau is going to have to pay for all the wickedness that he has done. All right, so get this real quick. It's Revelation chapter 11, verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead. And the nations are angry right now, man. Because why? They drunk of the wine and philosophies of Esau, mainly through America. Okay, they're drunk in their philosophies and their democracy and their religion. And now their whole country's messed up. Okay, so now the other nations are angry, and that's the Most High doing that because he's great enough for World War III, to where all the nations are going to hate the whore. When you read later on in Revelation, the 17th chapter. Okay, so he's going to turn even America's allies and Esau's allies, he's going to turn them on himself, to where everyone's going to shoot missiles on America. All right. And the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto the servants to prophets. Man, you know, this is men, the elect men, the 144,000 men that are preaching. The men that are preaching, 144,000 servants to prophets, and to the saints who can only be Israelites, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. And so Esau is going to be destroyed, man. All right, we're coming to the time where this devil has to go, man, because he's doing too much. He's coming to the end of the appointed time that Yahweh Shemel Shai has set up for him, man. Because why? Because he's doing too much. He's destroying the earth right now. So he's got to pay for that, man. This is the Most High's footstool, and everything is all jacked up. We always go down a list when we're preaching on the highways and byways. There's a hole in the ozone layer. This devil put space trash out there, man. Okay, he sends lizards up into space to see if they'll reproduce, and they're coming back dead. Like, what are you doing? Why are you sending lizards into space? Like, this devil is doing whatever the hell he wants, man, and it's completely on the left hand side. All right, this devil is going crazy, man. All right, he's completely destroying everything, man. He destroyed the ordnance. Everything is backwards. Okay, the earth and what he's doing with that heart machine. Okay, the earth is reacting to that, man. That's why there's sinkholes. There's earthquakes in diverse places. That's why he's doing fracking. There's so many earthquakes in Texas, which that never happened. But because they're fracking, looking for oil. Okay, now there's earthquakes here. There's earthquakes everywhere. It's ultimately the Most High, but also what Esau is doing to the earth, man. So regardless of how it's being done, it's still prophecy. Earthquake in diverse places. Okay? It's Isaiah 24 chapter. Isaiah 24, start at verse 3. The land shall be utterly emptied and utterly spoiled, for Yahweh hath spoken his word. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. Okay, the earth is in mourning right now. You can tell, look at the state of the earth, man. Okay, there's that BP oil spill that was down, and I believe it was in the Gulf. Okay. In Fukushima, they had that nuclear plant reactor where the Pacific Ocean was hella contaminated. Okay, all these things that Esau is doing, man, is the earth is mourning, man, because these other nations are following behind the agenda of the so-called white man. They're following his lead, man. Because he's ruling right now. So these other heathen nations are following him. And because they're following him, they're helping in destroying every damn thing. Okay, the world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. All right, the earth is defiled, man. There's pollution everywhere. All these cars giving off these carbon dioxide, all these gases. Okay, the whole earth is polluted, man. There's concrete everywhere to where you can't really walk on solid earth. Okay, he's building up it's concrete's everywhere. Like he's building up like the mountains of Petra, man. You're supposed to be able to walk on the earth with your barefoot, man. You know, because the earth is a living organism. You know, but there's concrete every damn where your back is hurting. All right, like I said, there's pollution. Okay, you go outside, you breathing in poison, man. Okay, he's spraying the air with barium oxide. He's putting fluoride in the water. Man, he is doing the Tootsie Roll right now. He's acting the fool. Okay, because they have transgressed the laws. What laws, man? The laws, statutes, commandments of the Heavenly Father that He put in place. Okay, really for Israel. But like I said, he gave, but the laws help the earth too. There's land salvage. There are certain ways you're supposed to take care of the earth when you're farming, and just in general, man. And because Esau is going against that, the earth is reacting in this way because the earth wasn't set to be ruled like this. It wasn't set to be poisoned like this. So the earth is dying itself. Okay, they transgress the laws, change the ordinance, change the order of everything, man. Making homosexual, I believe, mouse of butterflies. Like they're doing hella experiments on animals. Like they're changing the order of everything, man. Putting the woman above the man, putting the children above the man. All right, completely destroyed everything. Changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. All right, so and that's why everything is so jacked up the way it is, man. And you could thank the so-called white man for that. All right, Esau is to blame for everything that's going on planet Earth, man. All right, he jacked up the minds of the people. The people are crazy as hell, man. Even when the elected are being raised up, we're called out of that madness. But at the same time, we still got to be justified by the blood of Yahweh Shai being shed. Why? Because we still partly crazy, you know. We still go off and make mistakes. That's why the scripture said, "Righteous man falls 7 times, but he get it back up." Saying that we make mistakes, man. All right, when you read Romans the 7th chapter, Paul was talking about the war with the flesh and the spirit. Everybody's crazy as hell because of the so-called white man, what he's been pushing, man. All right, therefore have the curse devoured the earth. Okay, the earth is jacked up right now. Sinkholes, okay, wildfires everywhere. All type of stuff is going on, man. Crazy ass storms. And they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore, the inhabitants of the earth are burned and few men left. All right, so and that's what's going to happen, man. The inhabitants of the earth are going to be burned up, man. Okay, they're going to be destroyed, and there are going to be a few men left. Hey, but like I said, it's because of Esau, man, and he has to be stopped. All right, otherwise there's not going to be anything left. Okay, if he continues to rule, he is going to kill himself. He is a maniacal human being. Okay. Who doesn't know when to stop. That's why scripture say his desire enlarges that hell when you read Habakkuk the 2nd chapter. He can't stop. He cannot stop himself. All right. And so this is Matthew 24:22. And except those days should be shortened, there should be no flesh saved. All right. That's why the days are speeding up. Even people in the world saying, man, these weeks are just flying by. Yeah, because of the Most High speeding everything up. Okay. Because if he didn't, there would no flesh be saved. The way Esau is going, the way he's going, he would kill himself. He would kill everybody. He doesn't care about himself. He drinks the same water, but he puts fluoride in the water. All right, he's spraying barium oxide with chemtrails. All right, people are drinking water out of plastic bottles, man. Okay, this motherfucker, he makes diet soda and he drinks the shit. He's killing himself. So what makes y'all think that he gives a damn about y'all? He doesn't. He damn sure give a damn about Israel because we got the birthright and he's trying to get that back. Okay, he doesn't even care. The elites don't even care about their own people. Okay, they're seen as useless eaters. Okay, that's why we have a term called two-time loser, where you see homeless Edomites walking around catching hell. Yeah, they see how it feels to be Jake now. Okay, they live in check to check. And they don't like that shit because they supposed to be lifted up in their kingdom. Okay? And except those days should be short and there should no flesh be saved. Why? Because in the way they're treating the earth will fucking explode. Like they have those movies about how they always got to save the earth, like the core, where they stop the center of the earth from spinning, things of that nature. If Esau keeps continuing, the earth will explode or be destroyed or break in half because of this damn devil. Because the way the Most High set it up, Esau is governing his rulership in total opposition to the way that the Most High set everything in motion for life in general. Okay, Esau does nothing but he's the bringer of death, man. Okay, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be short, and that's why, man. That's why the Most High is speeding everything up. Okay, he's got to speed up the timetable. Why? Because this devil is going so hard that if he keeps going, even the elect are going to perish, man. Okay, even the elect will be dead. And so that's well, I'm gonna tell you what. That's why this devil really just has to go, man. It's an absolute must. He's the most, like the brother Ariel would say, he's the most disagreeable person on the planet. If he was able to be got along with, it would have already happened. Okay, he's a sly, lying, subtle, sick SOB, man, and he can't be trusted. He's broken every treaty, every promise he's ever made with people. He stabs everyone in the back, man. Okay, so there's nothing to do but to remove this cancer from the earth, man. When you have a cancer, you have to either cut it out or treat it in some manner, otherwise the whole body will die. And in this case, it's the whole earth, man. The earth will be no more if this devil continues to, even if once Israel gets in rulership. If Esau is here, he's going to try to wiggle his way back into power some way. Okay, and the scripture say he must be paid double for what he did to the nation of Israel, and he's got to be burned up, man, because the Most High made him in perfect wickedness. Okay, he's being the perfect devil on the planet right now, and he cannot allow it to be running around free with his tail waggling and his horn showing all the damn time. He must go. All right. So with that, Lord willing, just wanted to go through that real quick. Lord willing, your brothers are edified. Again, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, double honor to the apostle and elders, the great millstone who rule well. Blessings to the elect. Shalom.